Good evening. How are we doing? I'm back. I took a little break off YouTube for a little while. I was concentrating on the Euros, mainly on my TikTok page. Also had quite a lot going on in my personal life, which means YouTube kind of took a little bit of a backseat. But pre-season has now started, and a lot of things happening with West Ham United. And yeah, it's going to be going full throttle on here now, where I'm going to be posting a fair bit, talking about the pre-season games, transfers, general West Ham United news. And yeah, it's been a busy summer so far. We've had 3 signings already at this point, which is very unlike West Ham United. Sign of things changing, maybe. I don't know. I'm liking it. We've of course brought in Lewis Guilherme, who we saw today in the first pre-season game. Max Kilman, who we also saw today, and Wes Foderingham, who they all featured into today's pre-season game against the Australian side, whose name I cannot pronounce. So I'm not even going to bother. And we got a 2-all draw. What can you take for the game? It's a pre-season friendly, isn't it? And the team that we were playing have been in pre-season for a lot longer. I think this was their 4th pre-season game. This was our first, so yeah, they had more match fitness than us, and you could tell that really. You could, but yeah, these games, they're just about building up our fitness, aren't they? And all the players, they got involved, didn't they? Yeah, every single player got some minutes on the pitch. We got to see a little bit from everyone. We got to see some academy players, which was great. The new signings, which was great. And yeah, I mean, that was it. I thought there was a few players who did fairly well. Lewis Alford, I thought, had a really good game. I thought Freddie Potts looked really decent. Killian Kadua was playing right back. He looked okay. And in the second half, we saw George Earthy, Caden Casey. Who else did we see? Patrick Kelly, Callum Marshall. And yeah, there's a couple of others as well. Can't remember them all at the moment. But no, that was good. But yeah, we also saw Lewis Guilherme. Can't really take too much away from the half he played. Didn't have a huge amount of the ball, but no, he looks okay. I think he's going to definitely grow into pre-season, and we'll see more of him. We'll be able to judge him a little bit better. But no, he does look like a very decent player from what we've seen, like in the YouTube videos. But a half against an Austrian team in pre-season, can't really make any judgments there, can you? Max Kilman looked okay, very decent on the ball. And yeah, we've partnered with Mavropanos. Is that going to be the partnership we see going forward? Possibly. We are possibly going to bring in some other defenders, or maybe Aguerd will stay, maybe Zuma will stay, and Kilman will just be another addition. I hope not. I hope that we do bring in another central defender, maybe move Zuma on. I've always said that I thought Aguerd could be a very good defender if used in the right system. So I think it will be interesting if he stays or not, but I think he is the one pushing for a move more than Zuma. I think Zuma's quite happy to stay, so we'll have to see what happens there. Flynn Downs, though, he wasn't involved. He wasn't involved because West Ham gave him permission to go and have a medical with Southampton after Southampton had an £18 million bid accepted for him, which I was a little bit surprised that we agreed that. I thought that Lopetegui wanted to, see him a little bit more and to see if he wanted to use him, but maybe he's seen enough, or maybe he's seen players like Lewis Alford and George Earthy and Freddie Potts coming through, as well as Andy Irving as well, who got involved, player who we signed last summer, then loaned straight back out, who has been in pre-season with us, and maybe he saw those players and thought, maybe I've got enough midfielders, we can afford to lose Flindales, we can move it on, and maybe that will speed up the process of bringing in Kyle Walker-Peters. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. No news on that yet, but hopefully that is a player that we do bring in, because of course Ben Johnson left, so we do need a right back. Ben Rama has also left, so we will be looking to strengthen that left hand side of the attack as well. But I think at the moment we're really concentrating on a striker. John Duran was a player that we were very interested in, but I think any possible deal with Aston Villa at the moment is kind of on hold. We can't agree the deal, we can't agree the terms, so we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But interesting enough, I thought Danny Ings had a fairly good game today. He looked very sharp, he looked very hungry, and he looked a lot fitter as well. And he scored a free kick, very good free kick. James Ward-Prowse had a go, couldn't get it over the wall. Danny Ings did. I'm just saying. Although, I do love James Ward-Prowse. I think he's been great. But, Danny Ings had a good game. He had a good game. And I think He's eager to show what he can do. He's eager to show the West Ham fans what he can do, and he doesn't really want to move on. So he may be a player that we utilise a little bit more. Not saying he's going to be our striker. I still think we're going to get in the striker, so I don't want you to worry there. So there could be a lot of competition up front between, Danny Ings, Antonio, and a new striker. So that could be a nice dynamic going forward. Have some options up front. That'd be different. Nice change, definitely for once. So, a few things to take away from today's game. It's been an interesting summer in the transfer window so far, and it looks like it's going to be a very exciting transfer window going forward. And there's going to be a few more videos coming out, and this is just a little update from today. So, if you want to keep up to date, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. As I say, there are some exciting things in the pipeline in regards to this page, and if you want daily updates, make sure you go and follow me over on TikTok at WestHamFan86. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. I hope you all are having an absolute wonderful evening, and come on, you Irons.